Good afternoon, everybody, and thanks for clicking on 5 News Web News. It is Wednesday, April 10th. I'm Brittany Hoke.
And I'm Matt Heckel, and here are some of the top stories we've been following here on 5 News. Crews in Harrison County trying to figure out what sparked a fire at a building there yesterday.
That's right. It broke out at the old COCA-COLA plant at around 11 o'clock yesterday morning. Now, neighbors saw the smoke billowing from the roof of the Glen Elk building, and even firefighters could see the dark smoke from their station in downtown Clarksburg. It only took them about 15 minutes to get that under control. The Clarksburg fire inspector and code enforcement talked to neighbors on scene. By the way, that old Coca-Cola plant is now a storage building. And the cause of a fire that killed a Mon County woman over the weekend is still under investigation. This is the home where 54-year-old Lois McDonald lived. The fire started there early Sunday morning at the home on Sherwood Avenue. The landlord who owns the home said McDonald lived there alone for about a year.
Well, a woman is out of the hospital this morning after crashing her car in Harrison County earlier this week. It happened around noon Monday on Route 19 in Enterprise. 25-year-old Amanda Stanley was driving north when she swerved to avoid another car that was coming out of a driveway. That's when she lost control of her SUV and hit an embankment. The vehicle rolled over and landed on its side. And authorities in Lewis County still withholding the name of the man who died in an accident there on Sunday. We're told that all family members still aren't notified. It happened around 8 o'clock in the morning near mile marker 89. Deputies say the man was driving northbound when his car rolled over several times. Lewis County Sheriff's deputies say speed may have been a factor there. Deputies say the man was between 25 and 30 years old.
And the man who shot a Randolph County gas station clerk and then took off is still on the loose. It happened on Friday at around 11 o'clock at the Rich Oil gas station on Beverly 5 Lane. That's in Elkins. Deputies said that a man wearing dark clothing and a hooded sweatshirt went into that gas station and shot Sean Townsend several times. He has since been released from the hospital. The alleged shooter is about 5'6" or 5'9" and anywhere between 135 and 150 pounds. If you have any information, though, you're asked to call the Randolph County Communication Center at 636-2000.
Well, in Marion County, deputies are on the hunt for a man who punched a gas station clerk in the face, then robbed a store. That happened around 3 o'clock at the Exxon station on Pleasant Valley Road. Deputies say the suspect punched the clerk, then wiped out the register. Right now, deputies aren't releasing a description of that suspect, but anyone with information should call the Marion County Sheriff's Department. Their number on your screen right now, 367-5300.
And charges still haven't been filed against the inmate who stabbed a guard at the federal prison in Preston County. This happened over the weekend at the United States Penitentiary in Hazleton. Officer Timothy Norris was stabbed in the pelvis area by the inmate. Norris had to be taken to the hospital, but he is now at home recovering. Not much has been released about the inmate, but we're told that he is serving time for a robbery and also faces a murder charge.
Well, the West Virginia-based MTV show Buck Wild has been canceled. A network spokesman confirmed this morning that MTV has decided to stop production in the middle of the second season. They said they didn't feel it was appropriate to continue with the show after the death of cast member Shane Gandy. Gandy, along with 2 other people, was found dead in a truck from carbon monoxide poisoning. The network said it will air a tribute to Shane Gandy on Sunday.
And one environmental group says that coal mining employment in the last 2 years was the highest in more than a decade. Appalachian Voices said yesterday that federal data shows the average number of jobs was 15% higher under President Obama than under George W. Bush. The Mine Safety and Health Administration backed this up in a press release earlier this week, saying that the numbers of coal miners working last year was the second highest since 1994. That's even with a loss of 6,000 jobs between 2011 and 2012. Appalachian Voices is trying to defuse attacks expected later this week at the confirmation hearing for Gina McCarthy. She's Obama's nominee to run the Environmental Protection Agency. The West Virginia Coal Association dismisses the report as shoddy analysis by environmental extremists.
And let's take a quick look at what our newsroom's working on for tonight. For First at 5 and 5 News at 6. First up, one local county 911 center is unveiling something new that could help make communication better during storms.
Plus, a county afraid of losing its sports has reached a goal to fight, or rather in the fight, to keep them. And summer-like day out there today. How long is this going to last? Chief Meteorologist Ken Meehan has a look at your first alert forecast coming up tonight on First at 5 and 5 News at 6.
Not long enough. That's the
Absolutely
answer, probably.
Not. Shot going back to winter, but then back up to summer.
Yeah.
So
not too long.
One of these days it'll stick around.
All right, we're going to have that for you tonight for First at 5 and 5 News at 6. Be sure to tune in then. Until then.
Have a great day, everybody.